All right, man. Let's talk about how high should wide receiver be on the Detroit Lions offseason priority list. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel on my social media link subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook and social media. Now, Brown Holmes kind of gloated last. Um, he gloated last in the draft. You know, when he said, "Well, he said something like I finally took a quarterback when he drafted Ahmad Ra St. Brown." Okay, and like I said before, man, I think that obviously that wasn't enough. You know, I guess I don't know if he knew his roster. He thought this was gonna work. Obviously, he admitted was traded for Trinity Benson from Denver, and Benson had a hot preseason, but it really ain't translated to the Lions yet. But he admitted that he didn't do enough for the receiver position, man. So my thing is, like I said before, you know, he had a lame duck quarterback coming in. He needed to support him, and he didn't support him with wide receivers, and you know that was an issue, bro. So, um, so you know, like I said before, man, I was just thinking that it's high on the priority list, but you know, how do you kind of categorize it? How do you break it down? You know, you're looking at what you got on your roster, right? You got hold on, we looking what we got on our roster receiver, right? And I want to show y'all something, right? Once you look at the receiver, they got some guys on the injury list, so yeah. Once you look, you got Trinity Benson, Cardell Hodges, Tom Kennedy. I thought he got cut. You get the party squad, Khalif Raymond, Josh Reynolds, Ahmad Ross St. Brown, right? And then you got guys on injuries, or you got Quintez Cephas, right? Jerry Jacobs is the guy I was looking for the last video. Jerry Jacobs, he's pretty good too. You got Cephas there, right? So you look at your receivers, right? Hodges, I ain't been impressed, right? Kennedy, you look at Kennedy, Raymond, Brown, and Cephas. They all inside receivers. Or Raymond is a situational guy that can go inside or stretch the field, right? You look at it, you got too many slot receivers, bro. Too many. That's a fact. You got way too many slot receivers. You got Brown, you got Cephas, you got Raymond, who can go in and out, but I think he's more slot. Kennedy, and you know, like I said, Benson, give him some time to develop, and also, you know, so you got too many guys that's on the inside, right? When you're talking about the guys that's on the outside, you got Reynolds, Benson, Hodges, and Cephas King going out. So they have to revamp this. So either some guys gonna get released or cut, or they gonna trade. I mean, or traded, right? I would keep Benson, Hodges, Kennedy. They can go. So then you look and you got Reynolds, Brown, Cephas, Benson as a situational guy. So Benson, Raymond, Reynolds, Brown, Cephas, right? So you say, you know, we're gonna give Benson one more chance as a developmental guy, right? So then you say, okay, between the guys' breasts, do we flip Cephas? I think you flip Cephas, and I like Cephas, great player. You flip Cephas, or you know what you could do, you can make Raymond your return guy. It's tough. It's tough because what I look at it is Brown is gonna be on inside guy. Reynolds gonna be a guy that can be on the outside, right? He can go in and out, right? Reynolds could do the same thing with Cephas, but better, right? So now you're looking at Benson as a developmental guy, right? So you got three receivers already. You look at Raymond as kind of keep return guy. So in my reality, I feel that they need to draft a guy, second, first, second, third, fourth. Somebody that's really, draft a guy. But also, you might have to go in free agency and find that guy. So I think they should okay, let me look at it. Look at it. So it's kind of tough, in my opinion. It's kind of tough because you got a lot of good receivers, but they do the same thing, right? So as far as the draft going, as far as receivers, you know, someone in the Miami key over the Jameis Williams from Alabama. Do you move up and get that guy? Or do you say, you know what, we gonna take the Meacham kid that got injured and develop him? You could take Meacham in the third, fourth round. He probably would have been a first rounder. You got Garrett Wilson. Do we move up with our second round pick and get Garrett Wilson? You know what I'm saying, from Ohio State. So you got options. You got action. Drake London, he might go first or second round. So you got options. So my thing is, you got questions as far as you're gonna bring back Reynolds. I'll bring back Reynolds. Brown would be my inside guy. Bring back Reynolds, and I would bring back Benson to develop. We spend so much capital on him, and everybody else can pretty much. And Raymond as a return guy and kind of a gadget guy, and I would bring back Raymond, Benson, Brown, and Reynolds, right? But Raymond will kind of be my gadget guy. So three receivers. So I would bring in, in reality, it'll be really two, because Benson would be a developmental guy. Reynolds and Brown, and I would bring in somebody that I really believed in. You know, um, somebody. They say Drake London is in the burner. He's a possession guy. That's fine. That means if you take a guy like Drake London, who ain't really a burner, you know what I'm saying? Or they say Traylon Burks from Arkansas, he's 6'3", he dominates after the catch, surprise. So you take somebody like one of those guys, cool. You know what I'm saying? But then you have to go into free agency and to really evaluate and give another fair evaluation, because he's gonna be there at Jared Goff next year. Um, to give another fair evaluation for Jared Goff, which we've seen enough of Jared Goff, but he's gonna be here next year. Or to give the next guy, the quarterback that you really believe in, an opportunity. You gotta bring in the number one guy. If they let me, there we go. You gotta bring in the guy. Now, looking at this list, right? You know, and it's a few guys that kind of pop out instantly. So we're looking at this rip. So Khalif Raymond is a free agent too, as far as in Josh Reynolds. So another guy that jump out is Deandre Carter from the Cardinals. From the Redskins. He signed a good year. Michael Gallup, somebody who's under 26 years old, 25. Michael Gallup is a guy that you look at, you be like, man. You look at Michael Gallup, somebody that probably not gonna break the bank, but you look at what he bringing to the table. And I'm not how tall is Michael Gallup. Give me a minute. I think he around the 6'1" mark. Hold on. And yeah, 6'1". So he's a burner, and he's somebody who I want them to trade for. He's a burner, bro. And he's gonna take the top off the defense. So you bring in a guy like him, he can stretch the field, right? Instantly get vertical. And you bring in somebody, developmental receiver, or young guy that you really, really like. So to me, he's ideal for he's ideal for us. He can stretch that field, and he young, and he not gonna break the bank. And people, I seen the articles talking about Devontae Adams. He not coming here unless you really overpay him. And obviously, he's around 29 years old, good receiver, probably the best receiver right now. So of course, if you got the money, you got to shoot your shot. I did another guy, it's Mike Williams from the Chargers. He's having a breakout season. He's straight balling this season. He kind of cooled off. He was on the COVID list. I think he still is. But he balling this season, bro. Literally, he's balling. And this year, he got 708 yards. He's probably going to break this 799 yards, depending on when he come back, and 7 TDs, And what he gives you is a big body receiver. Surprised they ain't got the his heights and shit up here. But he gives you a big body receiver at 6'4", can go get it. He under 30. Has some a little bit of durability issues throughout his career, but you look at it, he mostly played, 10 his rookie year, 16, 15, 15. So that's solid for durability. You don't get injured. So I like him a lot, bro. He's a guy that's probably really going to break the bank. He gonna get paid, bro, especially based off the season that he had. So he's another really, 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 really good option, bro. Odell Beckham, not so much Antonio Brown. He got to be part of a championship structure type of locker room. Also, Cardell Hodger for the Lions is a free agency. So those a couple guys that I really, 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 really like, right? And so and then you talking about Chris Godwin. He's a guy, kind of what we already. He's a slot guy. And I think he's gonna stay in. He might want to break the bank. He stayed on a 1 year deal, but he's a slot guy. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'1". He more of a slot guy. He's that kind of remind you of a, he could run. He could run, but he more of a slot guy. But I think he can go on the outside and dominate too. But Tampa uses him. Uh, Tampa uses him predominantly in the slot. Okay, so yeah, so I like him as well too. Young, around 25 years, about to be 26 years old. So yeah, he should be on the list. He gonna break the bank, and then you know, and then you look at Allen Robinson, the Detroit native. Um, a Detroit native, I can get it to load. They load him, but Detroit native. He's everything. I think him and Justin Fields ain't formed a connection. 6'3", 28, won't be 29 to the season start next year. Not having the best year because of the quarterback situation, but he's gonna be looking to break the bank. He really gonna be looking to break the bank. So yeah, he around 6'3". Yeah. So he really gonna be looking to break the bank, bro. So yeah, if I had to say, man, obviously you try to, if you can't go after Adams you can, but I think Godwin, I think Allen Robinson, and I think Mike Brown, Mike Williams is your guy. Then you go out there and maybe draft Meacham, late third or fourth round, or with one of the compensatory picks and let him rehab and roll with that. So yeah, that's my opinion. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. On my social media subscription, Twitter's the fast way to Facebook and Instagram. If you have business question, card sponsorship, a video question, just want to support, want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the financial donation. Take the Detroit Lions talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love support. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What will be your strategy to attack the receiver problem for the Lions? Let's all see some peace.